This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, Lou Barletta was one of the first U.S. congressmen to endorse Donald Trump. We'll talk to him about Trump's victory. Good evening and thank you for joining us at FYI. I'm Ken Kara and we are your 24-hour source for community news and information. So let's get to the information from FYI and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. It may have been 2 days early, but students at one school in our area took the time yesterday to honor our local veterans. Students dressed in red, white, and blue filled the auditorium yesterday at Hazleton Elementary Middle School. The special tribute to veterans featured readings from 3rd and 4th grade students and projects about the military. The Castle Chorale also sang patriotic songs. United States Navy Captain Edwin Kaufman was the guest speaker, and Hazleton Mayor Jeff Cassat also addressed the crowd. Families with members serving in the military were honored and each veteran received a token of appreciation. Veterans, families, and friends were then invited to view special student projects and artwork. 2 other Veterans Day programs will take place in our area tomorrow. The first will be at Hazleton City Hall at 11 a.m. The guest speaker for the event will be James Boyle, retired United States Navy. The program will take place inside Hazleton City Council chambers. American Legion Post 76 of Hazleton will provide a gun salute followed by taps. Hazleton Mayor Jeff Cassat will place a wreath at the memorial at City Hall. Again, the program begins at 11 a.m. Everyone is encouraged to attend. The second program will take place tomorrow afternoon at the Laurel Mall. Rocco Aruzzo, the mall's business operations manager, tells FYI that the program will take place at 1 p.m. in the Boscov's wing inside the mall. State Representative Tara Toohill and Congressman Lou Barletta's office, along with West Hazleton Mayor Frank Schmidt, will be participating, as well as local veterans. Everyone is invited to take the time to honor our veterans tomorrow at 1 p.m. at the Laurel Mall. As we told you on election night, Congressman Lou Barletta was successful in his re-election bid on Tuesday. He stopped by our studios yesterday to tape a Sam LaSanne show about his plans for the next 2 years in our nation's capital. FYI's Lisa Sugart also had the chance to get his reaction to not only his win, but also that of now President-elect Donald Trump.
I am pleased to be joined by Congressman Lou Barletta, elected to another term in the United States Congress, and the man who wasn't afraid to get on the Trump train from the very beginning. So what's going through your mind?
You know, I'm so proud. You know, I believed in Donald Trump when he first came out because he was saying what people were thinking, and he wasn't afraid to do it. And the fact that he wasn't a politician, it could have been nobody else but a man like Donald Trump, who was a billionaire and didn't need the money from Washington, so they didn't control him. You know, so he could, I mean, who would think that a billionaire could be the voice of common people across America, really their last hope? And people were, you know, I said this undercover Trump support, I felt it so strongly when I said, don't count Donald Trump out. He has support. People, the media made people feel ashamed if you said you were for Donald Trump. They made you feel like you were a racist or a bigot. If you were a woman, they made you feel like, how could you support Donald Trump? You know, so people kept that to themselves, and they took that anger to the polls with them, and they let the media in Washington know exactly how they felt.
So what does a Republican president now mean for Congressman Lou Barletta as you head back to Washington?
It means a lot for me because, you know, things Donald Trump has been talking about is what I've wanted to do for some time. So I get to work with them now, and you know, I get to finally have a say about securing our borders and dealing with the problem of illegal immigration. And you know, I get it, and so do the people get it. They understand what that means to them and the jobs. You know, how it impacts their jobs and their children. You know, having a relationship with the president helps us a lot here in northeastern and south central Pennsylvania. You know, whether it's after-school programs or things that are important to me. Having this close relationship with the president helps us a lot.
What do you say now to the people who did not vote for Donald Trump? We have, you know, a good percentage of Americans who are disappointed in the outcome of the election. How do you unite the country together? How does Donald Trump unite the country?
Because we're Americans first. We're not Republicans, we're not Democrats, we're Americans. We should always put our country before ourselves, and and we need to come together because we all want to be safe. We all want our children to have a good future. We all want to earn money so that we could take care of our families. We have all of that in common. It's just people have different ideas how to do it. But at the end of the day, we all want the same thing, and we have to work with each other. I've had a history of working with the Democrats in Congress for the people back home, so I'm going to continue to do that. And for those who did not support Donald Trump, we have to want for our country to be better, and we all work together. We're all Americans.
Congressman Lou Barletta heading back to Washington for another 2 years. Congratulations on your victory.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa. You can see more of Congressman Lou Barletta as he talks with Sam Lassant on the Sam Lassant Show tonight at 8 p.m. Applications are now being taken for a federally funded program that helps individuals and families pay for their heating bills. State Representative Tara Toohill tells FYI that residents can now apply for LIHEAP. That's the state's low-income home energy assistance program. For an individual, the income limit is $17,820. For a couple, the income limit is $24,030. And for a family of 4, the income limit is $36,450. You can apply for LIHEAP online, or you can contact the County Assistance Office in the county where you live. For more information or to apply online, visit reptoohill.com. A public hearing took place last night concerning plans for a new hospital in our area. About a dozen people turned out for a hearing in Butler Township. The hearing dealt with plans to change zoning that would allow for the new medical facility. The Lehigh Valley Health Network is looking to build a healthcare campus on 72 acres of land off the airport beltway. The property is located in both Butler and Hazel Townships. Hazel Township supervisors have approved the zoning. However, Butler Township has not yet taken a vote. Hospital President John Fletcher says that while plans for the project are in development, and they hope to have it completed sometime in 2020. You can read more about last night's meeting in today's Standard Speaker and at standardspeaker.com. Thanksgiving is 2 weeks from today. However, one church in our area is offering a free Thanksgiving meal this Saturday. Holy Trinity Orthodox Church in McAdoo will be serving up a tasty dinner this Saturday from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. The church is located at 223 South Kennedy Drive in McAdoo. This free Thanksgiving meal is open to the public. And speaking of Thanksgiving, your help is needed to ensure that everyone has a turkey dinner for the upcoming holiday. The Commission on Economic Opportunity, CEO, is in need of additional turkey cookers. Each year, thanks to the kindness of the Eagle Rock Resort community, CEO is able to recruit turkey cookers to help make Thanksgiving dinner a special event for all families in the area. CEO will supply the turkey. All you need to do is cook it. Turkeys can be picked up next Wednesday, the 16th, and then returned on November 23rd. Last year, 125 volunteers helped to provide a Thanksgiving dinner for 775 people in need. If you can help by cooking a turkey, please email or call Chris. The email is up on your screen right now, and you can call 570-384-2463. Okay, who wants pizza? Did you know that Frankie's Pizza Express is now bringing their box cold pizza to your door, and you have a chance to win a box of 12 slices of Frankie's cold pizza with their signature sauce and cheese blend, baked fresh all day with no preservatives. Call us now, 570-459-9813, extension 104. Leave your name and number, and we will pick one lucky name at random. And be sure to check out the delivery schedule for Frankie's Express on their Facebook page. Coming up next on FYI, another interesting and informative history segment with the Greater Hazleton Historical Society and Museum. And later in sports, we'll speak with some members of the MMI girls volleyball team who just won silver at districts.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Our good friend Charles McElwee is back. He is a member of the Board of Directors with the Greater Hazleton Historical Society and Museum. Here today to talk about an interesting subject. We've often talked of people who came to our area or, famous people who did other things that started off in this area. But now we're talking about a group of people from this area who went elsewhere. So this is kind of a different take on things.
Right, so in the 1880s, there was actually a colony in Manitoba, Canada, in the middle of the country, that of 140 families that actually immigrated from Hazleton. They were Eastern Europeans immigrants who came from the Austro-Hungarian Empire, and they had settled in the city to work in the mines. But a prominent individual from the Austro-Hungarian Empire, his name was Count Paul Oscar Esterhazy, and he was appalled at the condition of these immigrants and the toil of the mines. So he worked out a deal with the Canadian government to incentivize these immigrants to, I guess, begin a secondary migration to Canada. So in the summer of 1885 began this pattern that continued for a period, and they were given the government gave them land to farm in what became known as the Huns Valley in Manitoba. But they were all Hazletonians, immigrants, but settled in the city and then went westward.
Is there anything on this in the Historical Society, or is there still any connection between here and there?
There have been a few articles written about this migration, whether scholarly or in the Standard Speaker years ago. But it's a phenomenon, and it's just really something not necessarily unique. Secondary migration was often common. Where you initially ended up as an immigrant in the 1800s was not necessarily where you stayed. And even today, when we look at modern immigration patterns, even in Hazleton alone, what we see in Hazleton is really secondary migration from the New York metropolitan area. Immigrants who arrived there first from the Dominican Republic or other parts of Latin America, and then traveling westward to smaller cities in Pennsylvania like Hazleton. So it's a phenomenon, though, because I'm sure a lot of Hazletonians who can trace their roots to East Central Europe, whether Slovak or Hungarian, they may not realize that they may have ancestors who established farms in that part of Canada.
Very interesting. If you want to know more about great stories like this, you could stop by the Greater Hazleton Historical Society and Museum, where they have a lot of information on the history of our area.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
Blue skies back in the Hazleton area this afternoon. Here's our local weather forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight it'll stay mostly clear with a low around 40 degrees. Wind gusts, though, as high as 26 miles per hour. On Veterans Day, we'll see partly sunny skies and a high near 48 degrees. It will be windy once again with gusts as high as 31 miles per hour. Friday night, mostly clear, low of 26 degrees. Saturday, sunny. We'll get up into the lower 40s. Saturday night, mostly clear with a low right around freezing. On Sunday, sunny with a high near 49. Sunday night, mostly clear, low is 33 degrees. Monday will be mostly sunny with a high near 50 degrees. And then Monday night, partly cloudy, low of 36 degrees.
I am very pleased to welcome to our studios for the very first time Lisa Robinson. She is the Executive Director of the Walk-In Art Center in Schuylkill Haven. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for inviting me.
We wanted everybody to know about your fabulous art center in Schuylkill Haven. So tell us, what is the Walk-In Art Center?
The Walk-In Art Center is a lot. It's a 501c3 nonprofit located in Schuylkill Haven. We have 16 studio artists. They're artists in residence. We have multiple different events. We offer classes, exhibitions. We have 3 galleries: our main gallery, our community gallery, and our history gallery. We offer first Saturday open houses every month from 1 to 5, and we have a Keystone Fine Art Fair coming up for the month of November, and in accordance with our open house will be the awards for that juried art exhibition, which we have jurors coming in from Albright College. We also have in November, we have a dinner club, which is featuring Tammy Wapinski, who is an internationally acclaimed soprano with Ron Stabinski as the pianist. That is a dinner club featuring Oak Hill. It's a restaurant located in Orrigsburg. What you do is come into the Walk-In Art Center. You enjoy a little bit of entertainment along with a wonderful dinner. You can have it for an anniversary dinner, birthday dinner, whatever. Just break out, enjoy the holidays, and it's going to be Frank Sinatra, Rat Pack style music. It's a great night. Tickets are on sale right on our website. And our website features a lot of different things. You can register for classes, you can register for different upcoming events. Our website tells you a little bit about everything that we have. We also have multiple different exhibitions. Every 2 months we change out our exhibitions, and they are, artists that come in from different locations. We have, right now we have the Leonardo-inspired artwork with our studio artists that created that. In November will be the Keystone Fine Art. Coming up in January is the Muhammad Ali tribute. There'll be different art pieces with Muhammad Ali artwork.
Wow. So you guys really have a lot going on, so that's wonderful. And for anybody who wants to know when they can visit, what are the hours for the facility?
Our hours are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturdays 1 to 5.
Okay. And if they want to take classes, they can call and inquire and check them all out on your website.
Absolutely. They can call us 570-732-3728, or check us out on our website at www.walkinartscenter.org, or check us out on Facebook or Instagram.
All righty, they're everywhere. And we are so pleased to have you in our studio today. So we hope that you will check out the Walk-In Art Center in Schuylkill Haven. And we hope to have Lisa back so she can bring us some more exciting activities that are taking place there.
Thanks again, Lisa. Now, lottery on FYI. Pick 2, 39, pick 3, 271, pick 4, 8774, and pick 5, 59490. We'll talk with some members of the MMI girls volleyball team after this break.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
As I walked into the lobby of MMI's gymnasium in Freeland this week, their girls volleyball head coach Sean Evans was there folding jerseys and checking on his phone to see what girls still had to turn theirs in. When some of his players showed up for their interviews, it seemed like they wanted to grab their jersey and start the 2017 season. Fresh off another trip to the District 2 Single A Championship game, the Lady Preppers are hungry for more. Let's get to know 3 key members of the team. During her freshman year, Dana Corrado's sister Maria asked her to join the volleyball team at MMI. The school didn't have a girls' soccer team that year, so Dana gave it a shot. 3 years later, she led the team in kills and was a big reason that the Lady Preppers have played in back-to-back District 2 Single A Championship matches against Blue Ridge. After getting a taste of the medal round last year, MMI really wanted to win it all this year. And even though they fell short of that ultimate goal, they did take away some positives.
I mean, it was disappointing, but it was a really good game, much better than our first round at the championship. So I'm really proud of all the girls and all their hard work.
You know, we got rocked a little bit in game 1, finishing 12 and 25. Game 2, 23-25, any person's game. Rallied back from behind, took it to the limit, tied it 3 times going up into that 25-point loss. Game 3, 25-27, same situation. Battle. You can see they know we've put them on notice. You know, we want to be back in that medal hunt next year.
Corrado helped the Lady Preppers stay tough in that match. Back in her sophomore year, Corrado was a finalist for a public speaking award at MMI. She says that helped her with her confidence, and that's paid off on the volleyball court.
She would rally these girls back, never look forward. She would just go 1 point at a time. Let's just get that 1 point at a time. That was the mentality and the mindset she had, and she kept pushing these girls to their breaking points at times, but they really would listen to her and produce for her.
Gabby Cupshow's brother helped lead her to the volleyball team. He liked volleyball, and since there was no boys team at the school, he was manager for the girls. Thanks to Gabby's athleticism, she fit right in playing libero, diving around and making plays on defense. This season, MMI had a need up front, and she was more than happy to answer the call.
She learned how to hit around double blocking, around it, over it, and then towards mid-season, she learned how to push. So she started advancing all her opportunities, how to attack better, how to be a more rounded player. So she came out of a strict defense role, 3 positions back, or she's playing 6 positions around the court.
Lauren Banyas has gone from never playing volleyball a few years ago to one of the premier setters in the Wyoming Valley Conference. Her coach says she's a weapon because not only can she set, but because of her size and jumping ability, she can attack up front as well. Banyas credits her coaches and teammates for her development.
You know, like if the set isn't perfect, you know, they didn't get mad at me or anything. They just said, oh, you know, maybe I need it higher or closer to the net, instead of just, you know, completely ignoring me and just, just, you know, you can't set, you know, that they helped me with what they needed from me.
The Lady Preppers are building confidence, something they say was lacking when battling Blue Ridge in the district final the past 2 years. In fact, that confidence started to come out right after this year's championship match in a discussion between Juniors Cup Show, Banyas, and Madison Perchak.
Maddie, Lauren, and I, as soon as the game was over, we were kind of like, next year's our year. We know it's going to be a good one, and we plan on coming back even stronger.
Dana Corrado won the Wendy's High School Heisman at MMI as the school's top female athlete. The Heisman rewards both academics and athletics. I asked her if she gets a lifetime supply of Frosty. She does not, but she did get a Wendy's gift card. I really want a Frosty. In other news, we have some bonus content from our MMI story up on our Facebook page, facebook.com/FYI News 13. Hear more from Corrado, Cup Show, and Banyas. Okay, let's take a break. It's Thursday. Go crazy. It's boneless wing night at Bottlenecks. 50 cents a wing. You can add a small order of fries for only $1.50.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's social news. First tonight, happy birthday to Marcia Gortva. This wish comes with love from your family, friends, and all of us here at SSPTV. And in tonight's Talk of the Town report, St. Michael's Church in Shenandoah will be holding a Christmas Spectacular Bingo Sunday, November 13th. Doors open at noon, early bird at 1:15, and games start at 1:30. Admission is $25 for 20 games. Players are encouraged to bring non-perishable food items for a chance to win a special raffle. For more info, just call 570-462-0809. And finally, the Rotary Club of Hazleton is holding its 14th annual Poinsettia Sale now through Wednesday, November 16th. Orders can be taken from any Rotary Club member or by calling 570-454-8706. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Carolyn M. Romanell, formerly of Tresco. Funeral is Saturday at 10:30 a.m. from the Firo Funeral Home. Friends may call Friday from 6 to 8 p.m. and Saturday from 9 to 10:30 a.m. Molly E. Plitnick of West Hazleton. Memorial is Friday at 8 p.m. at the Joseph B. Conahan Funeral Home. Friends may call Friday from 6 to 8 p.m. Marie E. Pastorell of Hazleton. Memorial Mass will be held at a later date. The Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. Angeline L. Panzarella of Pardeesville. Funeral is Friday at 9 a.m. from the Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home. Friends may call Friday from 8 to 9 a.m. Rick Marion. Service is Saturday at 2 p.m. at the Full Gospel Fellowship Church. Jose L. Mendez of Hazel Township. Arrangements will be announced by the Yowsock Funeral Home. And Michael Robert Gabriel, formerly of Freeland. Mass is Saturday at 9:30 a.m. in the St. Mary's Byzantine Catholic Church. Friends may call Friday from 6 to 9 p.m. and Saturday from 8 to 9 a.m. from the McNulty Funeral Home. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name now on News 13, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is Caleb Martz of St. Clair. Caleb, if you're watching, give us a call, 570-455-7267, extension 104.
Last chance, call 570-459-9813, extension 104 to win some Frankie's Pizza. You'll be entered into our random drawing. Let's meet up again tomorrow. Take it easy, everyone.